Today we'll be learning about sentence structures. In this lesson we'll be looking at simple and compound sentences. What is a simple sentence? A simple sentence is a group of words that has one independent clause. This means it is a complete thought or idea. It must contain a subject and a verb or verb phrase. Here is an example of a simple sentence. Charlie played on his computer. Can you find the subject and the verb or verb phrase in this simple sentence? Charlie played on his computer. Charlie is the subject. Played is the verb. What is a subject? The subject is the first main noun or pronoun that is the focus of the sentence. Here are some examples. The boy sat on his chair. In this simple sentence, the subject is the boy. He sat and waited. He is the subject in this simple sentence. The chair was warm. Here, the subject is the chair. What is a verb or a verb phrase? A verb or a verb phrase, also known as a predicate, are action words, a state or an occurrence. Let's have a look at our first sentence again. Charlie played on his computer. So this is complete thought. It's a simple sentence. We can see Charlie is the subject and played is an action word, which is a verb. Now let's look at our second sentence. It's still a simple sentence. Charlie is playing on his computer. So Charlie is still the subject. Is and playing are both the verbs in this sentence. Because two verbs are together, this is known as a verb phrase, or you could also call it a predicate. Can you identify the simple sentences? Remember, a simple sentence must have a complete thought, a subject, and a verb or verb phrase. Have a go. Did you get on? Did you identify the simple sentences? Shall we have a look at them together? Number 1. Jordan is baking a cake. So, let's find the subject first. So in this sentence, the subject is Jordan. Let's see if we can see the verb. So Jordan is baking a cake. So the verb in this sentence is baking and the word is. So it's actually a verb phrase. And Jordan is baking a cake is a complete thought. So yes, it's a simple sentence. Let's have a look at number 2. The snow. So we can see the subject here is snow, but can we see a verb or a verb phrase? No, it hasn't got one, so it can't possibly be a simple sentence. Let's have a look at number 3. The boy is climbing the steps. In this sentence, the subject is the boy, and he is climbing the steps. So is climbing is the verb phrase, and together it has a complete thought, so yes, it is a simple sentence. Let's have a look at number 4. She likes bananas. So the subject in this sentence is she, and the verb is likes. So she likes bananas is a complete thought, so yes, it's a simple sentence. Let's have a look at number 5. He runs. Oh, it looks very short, but could it be a simple sentence? Does it have a subject and a verb or a verb phrase? Let's have a look. So in this sentence we've got he, so he is the subject, and runs is a doing word, isn't it? So yes, it is a verb. So he runs, well, it's a complete thought, it's got a subject and it's got a verb. So yes, it's a simple sentence even though it's only 2 words. let's see if we could write our own simple sentence together now. So take a look at this image. Now we need to think about the subject and the verb for us to write our sentence. So who is the subject for our sentence? So let's see. Oh, well, it's a girl, isn't it? Yeah. And what about the verb? What do you think she's doing in this image? Well, she's reading, isn't she? So let's put that together in a simple sentence. We could write, the girl is reading her book. The girl is the subject. Is reading is the verb phrase and is showing a complete idea. So it is a simple sentence. Can you have a go at writing your own simple sentences? Have a look at these images to help you. Remember, your simple sentence must include a subject and a verb or verb phrase. How did you get on? Did you remember to include a subject and a verb or verb phrase? Here's some examples. The lady is climbing the mountain. The boy is playing basketball. Now we've learnt about simple sentences, we can have a look at compound sentences. What is a compound sentence? Well, the word compound means it is made of two elements. So a compound sentence is when two independent clauses are joined with a conjunction. Now, an independent clause is the same as a simple sentence. So it's a simple sentence which must include a subject and a verb or verb phrase is joined to another independent clause which is a simple sentence with a subject and a verb or verb phrase. We join these two simple sentences with a special word called a coordinating conjunction. A coordinating conjunction is a word used to join the two independent clauses together. We can remember the conjunctions by using an acronym, fanboys. This stands for and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. Let's make a compound sentence together. First, we have to write two independent clauses, or also known as two simple sentences, which must include a subject and a verb. For my first independent clause, I've put I went shopping, I as a subject, and went shopping as a verb. For my second independent clause, I have I bought a pair of socks. This is a simple sentence because it's a complete thought. I is a subject and the verb was bought. Now, in order to create a compound sentence, I need to add these two independent clauses together using a coordinating conjunction. Can you help me join my two independent clauses together so I can make a compound sentence? Have a look at the fanboys and see if you could pick one to join my sentences together. How did you get on? Did you get the same as me? Did you join the two independent clauses with a coordinating conjunction? Let's see. I've got I went shopping and I bought a pair of socks. Can you see that I've added a comma before the coordinating conjunction? Now it's your turn. Can you write a compound sentence for each of these images? Remember, you need to make two simple sentences or independent clauses. They must include a subject, a verb or a verb phrase, and you need to join both of those independent clauses together using a coordinated conjunction. And try to remember to use a comma before you add your coordinating conjunction. You could use your fanboys to help you. How did you get on? Did you write a compound sentence for the images? Here are my examples. The girl is playing football, so she kicked the ball into the air. Let's have a look why this is a compound sentence. Well, it's made of two independent clauses. The first independent clause is the girl is playing football. It's got the subject, the girl, and a verb phrase is playing. Then we've got a comma and the coordinating conjunction, so, followed by the second independent clause. She kicked the ball into the air. So she is the subject and kicked is the verb. And she kicked the ball into the air is one complete thought. So yes, it's a compound sentence. Let's have a look at my second example. The boy is lying on the bed and he is playing on his phone. Let's look at the first independent clause, which is the first simple sentence. The boy is lying on his bed. So the boy is the subject, is lying is a verb phrase, and on his bed makes a complete thought. Then we've got the comma there followed by a coordinating conjunction and the next independent clause is he is playing on his phone. So he is the subject, is playing is a verb phrase. So he is playing on his phone is the independent clause. So yep, the two independent clauses are added together with a coordinating conjunction which makes a compound sentence. Can you identify the simple and compound sentences? Let's have a look together. The happy children ran to the beach. Is that a simple or a compound sentence? Well, children is a subject and ran is a verb. And together it's a complete thought. The children ran to the beach. Yeah, so that's a simple sentence. Let's have a look at number 2. The dog chased the cat, so the cat jumped over the fence. Well, let's look at the first half of the sentence. So we've got the dog chased the cat. Well, that's got the dog is a subject and chased is a verb. And now it's got a comma and it's got a coordinated conjunction. So, joining the second independent clause, let's have a look at this. The cat jumped over the fence. So the cat is the subject and jumped is a verb. So the cat jumped over the fence is a complete thought. So that's an independent clause. So we've got an independent clause, a coordinating conjunction and another independent clause. So that is a compound sentence. Let's have a look at number 3. The exhausted man climbed the mountain. So let's see if we can find the subject. So the subject is man and the verb in this sentence is climbed. So the exhausted man climbed the mountain is a complete thought. So that's a simple sentence. Well done. Let's recap on some of our key points from today. So a simple sentence has one independent clause. This means it's got a complete thought or idea. A simple sentence must contain a subject and a verb or verb phrase. A compound sentence. A compound sentence is two independent clauses are joined together by a coordinating conjunction. So this is two ideas that are joined together with a coordinated conjunction, which we know that we can use the fanboys to help us. Why not have a go at home? You could have a look for different items around your house and then write simple and compound sentences about them.